I just watched the James Franklin interview on College GameDay, and I have some stuff to say about it. What did you guys think? Man.
You are listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast, a podcast by diehard fans for fans. Mark covers all things Penn State football and the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as anything related to the sports and fitness world. Tune in weekly to listen to a couple of dedicated fans talk about these topics without filters. Thank you for listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast.
Welcome back in, everyone. I just wanted to get on here after this interview I saw with Franklin. I was not very happy about it. I mean, I thought he would go on there and it wouldn't be good for Penn State. But, man, I thought that was so bad. I'm just gonna stay calm. But first of all, he said that Pat Kraft came into his office Sunday and said he's gonna let him go. That's not what I heard. Dude, first of all, he says he's shocked. I don't know how he's that shocked. I mean, I'm so glad this guy's not here at Penn State anymore. I mean, he said he was shocked. He's still in shock. And then there's people on social media defending him, man. Like, yeah, he wasn't done right. Wow. He said that it happened Sunday. It was a shock. He had 15 minutes to tell his team. I don't believe that at all. Desmond Howard said it says a lot about you as a man to come on here. First of all, Desmond Howard hasn't been right about a single thing since he's been on Game Day. I don't even know how he's on there, so it means nothing coming from him. He said that first of all, he started out by saying, I had a good run at Penn State. Okay. You should say we had a good run at Penn State. It wasn't just you, Franklin. And then he said he's going to go win a national championship somewhere else. And I knew he would say that at some point. I hope you do, man. I wish you the best. I do. But if you couldn't win it at Penn State, I swear if he's saying he wants to go win it, he's going to go win a national championship somewhere else. Okay, first of all, why didn't you do it at Penn State? You're from Pennsylvania. You're a Penn State guy, Penn State heart, as you said. Why didn't you do it there of all places? And it's a blue blood. You conducted yourself there in a way that, you just rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And that turned into what it turned into. And you're saying you're going to go win one somewhere else. And again, I hope you do, man. But why didn't you do that at Penn State? I mean, he's so predictable. It's crazy. And if he's gonna bash my school, my program, the program that I love, then I'm gonna come on here and say something about it. I don't know. I don't know. This might be the last time I talk about him, and then he said that his daughter's not going to go to Penn State now. I don't know how they're ever going to financially recover from that $70,000 with his daughter not going there. I don't know how they're ever going to recover from that. But Saban said he was treated unfairly. I'm pretty disappointed in Nick Saban. That was a horrible statement. And he just played the victim. I mean, it was so self-centered. My God. Todd McShay said the other day that he just said basically the way it was run there was bad. He was selfish, Franklin. And I thought that was hilarious because no one else is going to say that except for us, pretty much. But man, he just basically crapped on Penn State, took no accountability again, and said he's going to win a natty somewhere else. And he basically just he said he was shocked, bro. Are you like he was not shocked? You saw after the game, after the Oregon game, how devastated he was. He knew he was getting fired. He's just, oh my goodness, man. If you're a school, man, honestly, how do you hire that guy? Honestly, like, just his character is just so bad. I mean, as a coach, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but he just, man, that was bad. And, of course, Kirk Herbstreit, who you guys know I don't like, they just patted his back. Like Saban said, he was disappointed. I'm disappointed in Saban because he was like, they didn't treat you fair. That was unfair. Why'd they do that to you? It's like, are you serious, Saban? Have you not watched any games? I mean, that whole video was just, man, there was no point to that besides just to inflate his own personal brand. That's it. First of all, I don't think he was shocked. Like, I don't think that's the way the firing went down. I don't think that's the way that went down, first of all. Second of all, to say, he's going to go win a natty somewhere else. Okay, man, why didn't you do it at Penn State? You had everything. This year, you had everything. You're responsible for everyone that was there as a player, as a coach. You're going to go win one somewhere else? Okay. All right. Good luck. And to say that, I mean, that was such a weird thing. That was such a weird interview. He just crapped on Penn State. That's what he did. And all these coaches on here are like, just patting him on the back. Like, you weren't treated fair. That's so bad. You're a good man for coming on here and playing the victim. Like, bro, ESPN, we've said it's so bad. And that was such a media piece. It's insane. And they just crapped on Penn State. Wow. I'm not surprised from ESPN. I'm not surprised from Franklin. I still wish the guy the best. But, man, that was so strange what he just said. I mean, he just crapped on Penn State. That's what he did. I don't get it. And people in the comments on Instagram are defending him. Like, guys, are you serious? He's not even the coach anymore, and you're still defending him after that interview right there? It was on it was on Game Day. Blocko. Wow. That was it was shocking. He just, again, he took no responsibility. I'm so glad this guy is gone. I'm just making this video to because I want to defend my team. That was so bad. Like, why did he do that? There was no point to any of that except to just inflate his own brand, which, if your resume is good enough, Franklin, you don't need to do that. I mean, literally everything. He showed his true colors, guys. At the end of the day, he did the same thing he did at Penn State, and he's going to BS his way into something else. You know what's funny? The step for him next is to go be a coordinator somewhere. And no one would hire him for that because that would be, he's not good at that. He wouldn't be a good coordinator. His offense was horrible. he never really had a good offense at Penn State. Joe Moorhead, man, thank God he's gone. We are in a much better place. Don't let this guy and his just lack of character towards Penn State discourage you. We're going to be fine. He just confirmed to me personally that we are in a much better place. Even after he left, he's still not taking accountability, playing the victim. Man, that was a horrible display by him. And I'm disappointed in Nick Saban for saying what he said. So, I don't know. He was a bad head coach. Yeah. I mean, because Michigan and Ohio State are better programs than you. What? What does that have to do with what I'm talking about? Heath Didion. What's that have to do with what I'm talking about? Went on there to try to get people to, like when the liberals play the victim. He played the victim, man. Wow. That was so bad. That was so bad. Stupid stuff. Welcome back. Why is he on television the week he was fired? He loves the camera. It's always about self-promotion and not winning. Dude, he's not even a week out, and he's already crapping on Penn State. Like, literally, this guy just showed his true colors. And if you guys defend him, like, honestly, if our fan base defends what he just did, and they feel bad for him, and listen, I as the man himself, I did feel for him because I think he really tried. But as a coach, as what I just saw on TV, that was pathetic. James Franklin should have been fired when he ran the ball on 4th and 6 at Chase Young. That was 4th and 5, I think. Yeah. But it was just, I don't know. I'm surprised and I'm not surprised. That was just the fact that he went on there and did that is, yeah. Put your thoughts below, guys. I wasn't going to be on here very long, but I just wanted to say that was pathetic. I mean, he basically just crapped on Penn State. And that's, yeah. Played the victim, took no accountability. We're way better off. And just, yeah. We're better off, and what he just did was, I'm not surprised, but man, he just showed his true colors. And if you're another school, bro, that was so bad. Like that's the epitome of what he did when he was a coach. He just no accountability, crapped on a school, said his daughter's not going to Penn State. that was so bad. I mean, your daughter, why wouldn't your daughter go to Penn State? It's a great school. So she's not going there because they fired you? Is that why she's not going there? Or what was the purpose of saying that? She's not safe, or you don't like you don't like her education there now? Like, what was the point of saying that? He showed his true colors, guys. And Franklin is a big ego, second-rate coach. Amen to that. The ego on Franklin to say that nonsense on TV, allow Penn State to be called a cult, etc. Ridiculous. Good riddance. That was pathetic, guys. That was absolutely pathetic. Franklin will never win a national championship no matter who he deceives into hiring. It's insane that this guy made it this long at Penn State. I can't even come up with words right now of what I want to say about this, except what I said. He's going to go win a national championship somewhere else. Like, why did you do it at Penn State, man? Like, that's your school. God, that was so pathetic. Franklin has always been a used car salesman, 100%. But guys, listen, and I trust me, I am not on here just to like jump on this interview and be like, "Oh my, did you see this?" I came on here just to defend what he just like defend my school from what he just defend my program. Again, I have no affiliation, but I love Penn State football. It's my program. I came on here to defend them, even though they don't need it, but just to give my opinion. Like, that was pathetic. That was so bad, and he just showed his true colors. I could say way more right now about him, and yeah, I'm just not going to. Whew. He would fit right in with ESPN, and all these guys right here, they're all network guys. You kind of can't blame them, but they just all patted him on the back, kissed his butt. That was so. I'm so disappointed in Nick Saban. Pat McAfee, he's. Yeah, I don't really like him. I don't like Kirk Herbstreit. Desmond Howard, legend in college football, but horrible analyst. But that was just a pathetic display, guys. And he showed his true colors, and we were way better off. I'll say it again. So put your comments below, guys. Again, we're monetized, so we're waiting for it to be approved, and then you guys can support us on here. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. We are Penn State, and we are better than James Franklin. Have a good day.